Have you ever stopped to think about the invisible world around you? It is not empty. It is full. It is filled with something truly amazing. We call them electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. This might sound like a big, complicated idea, but it is actually quite simple. Imagine a still pond. If you drop a stone in it, ripples spread out. EMFs are like those ripples. They are waves of energy. They travel through space. They are created by electricity and magnets. These two forces are linked. They dance together, creating a field of energy that fills the universe. You cannot see them. You cannot touch them. But they are there, all around us, all the time. Where does the power that lights up our world come from? It starts with a simple, wonderful dance between magnets and wires. This dance creates electromagnetic fields. Think about a big power station. It might use coal. It might use wind. It might use flowing water. All these things do one job. They spin a giant wheel called a turbine. This turbine is connected to a generator. Inside the generator, huge magnets spin very fast past coils of copper wire. As the magnets move, their magnetic field changes. That changing field pushes electrons in the wire. The electrons move. This flow is electricity. This is the magic of electromagnetic induction. A moving magnet can create an electric current. It changed the world forever. Without it, no power grid. Cities dark, factories silent. The generator is the heart of our electrical world. Its beat, spinning magnets and flowing currents. The electricity then travels through long wires across the country. A strong electromagnetic field surrounds these power lines. It carries energy to our homes. It carries energy to our schools. It carries energy to our hospitals. Imagine you are standing on a hill and your friend is on another hill far away. You want to send a message. You could shout, but they might not hear you. Now, imagine you have a magic drum. When you hit it, your friend's drum, miles away, beats with the exact same rhythm. This is what we do with electromagnetic waves. We use them as our magic drums to send messages across vast distances. Radio, television, mobile phones, Wi-Fi all work by turning information, like sound or pictures, into a pattern on an invisible electromagnetic wave. A transmitter acts like your drum, sending out the patterned wave. The radio in your car is a perfect example of this everyday magic. A radio station has a tall tower called a transmitter. These waves then travel out from the tower in all directions at the speed of light. They pass through walls, buildings, and even our own bodies without us noticing. For most of human history, the inside of the human body was a complete mystery. A doctor could only guess what was happening beneath the skin. But today, thanks to our understanding of electromagnetic fields, we can look inside the body with incredible detail, without ever making a cut. One of the most powerful tools we have for this is magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI. An MRI machine uses a combination of a very strong magnetic field and radio waves to create pictures of our organs, tissues, bones. Your body is mostly made of water. Water molecules contain tiny particles called protons, which act like microscopic magnets. Usually these tiny magnets are all pointing in random directions. But when you lie inside the powerful magnetic field of an MRI scanner, all these little protons line up, like tiny soldiers standing to attention. The machine then sends a short burst of radio waves into your body. This pulse of energy knocks the protons out of alignment. When the radio wave is turned off, the protons snap back into place. As they do, they release a faint signal, which the MRI machine detects. A powerful computer listens to all these tiny echoes coming from all over your body. It pieces them together, like a complex jigsaw puzzle, to build a detailed, slice-by-slice image. A doctor can then look at these pictures to find problems like a torn ligament in a knee or a tumor in the brain. It is an amazing, non-invasive way to diagnose illness and injury, all made possible by the dance between magnets, radio waves, and the water inside us. The invisible power of electromagnetic fields is not just in our homes and hospitals. It is also the workhorse of our modern industries and the engine of our future transportation. In factories around the world, a technique called induction heating is used. Imagine needing to heat a piece of metal until it is red hot, perhaps to shape it or harden it. Instead of putting it in a furnace, you can place it inside a powerful, rapidly changing magnetic field. This field creates strong electrical currents that swirl around inside the metal itself. These currents generate immense heat very quickly and precisely, right where it is needed, without any flame. This same principle of induction is now changing how we power our gadgets. Have you ever used a wireless charger for your phone? It seems like magic. The charging pad contains a coil of wire. Your phone has a similar coil inside it. When you place the phone on the pad, the magnetic field from the pad creates an electric current in the phone's coil. This current then charges the battery. It is clean, simple, and all done with invisible fields. This technology is also driving a revolution in transportation. Electric vehicles, or EVs, are becoming more common on our roads. They run on powerful electric motors, which, as we know, use electromagnetism to turn electricity from a battery into motion. But the future holds something even more amazing: magnetic levitation, or maglev trains. These trains do not have wheels. By carefully controlling the magnetic fields, the train can be lifted a few centimeters into the air, completely eliminating friction. Other magnets then push and pull the train forward at incredible speeds. Imagine gliding along in near silence at over 600 kilometers per hour, floating on an invisible cushion of magnetic force. This is not science fiction. Maglev trains are already operating in several parts of the world. They are a powerful symbol of how we can harness these fundamental forces of nature to build a faster, quieter, and more efficient future. The same invisible fields that connect us and power our lives also play a vital role in keeping us safe. In the world of defense and security, electromagnetic waves are our eyes and ears, allowing us to see things that are far away, hidden, or moving too fast for the human eye. The most famous example of this is radar. Radar stands for radio detection and ranging. It works like shouting in a canyon and listening for the echo. A radar system sends out a powerful pulse of radio waves. The waves travel outwards at the speed of light. If they hit an object, like an airplane or a ship, some waves bounce back. A sensitive receiver listens for the returning echoes. Measure the time for the echo to return. Calculate distance. Note the direction the echo came from. Determine location. Send pulses continuously. Track speed and direction. Radar lets air traffic controllers guide hundreds of planes safely. It helps weather forecasters track storms and hurricanes. For defense, it gives early warning of approaching aircraft, missiles, buying precious time to prepare and react. It's an invisible shield, watching over us. Electromagnetism also finds things hidden from sight. Metal detectors, used by airport security and treasure hunters on the beach, are a brilliant application. The detector has a coil of wire with current running through it, creating a magnetic field. Sweep the detector over the ground. The field extends into it. If the field passes over metal, like a coin or a key, a tiny electrical current is created. That current creates its own tiny magnetic field, which the detector picks up. It beeps to let you know something is there. This principle scales up. Specialized detectors find unexploded landmines, and industrial detectors keep food safe. You do not need to go to a power station or a hospital to see the magic of electromagnetism. It is right there in your home, working for you every single day. Take a look inside your kitchen. The microwave oven is a perfect example. How does it heat your food so quickly without getting hot itself? It uses a special kind of electromagnetic wave called a microwave. A device inside the oven called a magnetron generates these waves and directs them into the metal box. These waves are tuned to a frequency that is very good at making water molecules shake. Your food contains a lot of water. When the microwaves hit your food, they make the water molecules inside it vibrate back and forth billions of times per second. This rapid vibration creates friction, and friction creates heat. The food basically cooks itself from the inside out. That is why the food gets hot, but a microwave-safe ceramic plate, which has very little water in it, stays cool. The metal box and the screen on the door are designed to keep the microwaves safely trapped inside. Now think about all the devices in your living room that you control without touching them. Your television remote, your air conditioner remote, your stereo remote. Most of them use infrared light. Infrared is a type of light that is just beyond the red color that our eyes can see. When you press a button, a small light-emitting diode, or LED, in the remote flashes on and off in a specific pattern. This pattern is a code for a command, like volume up or change channel. The sensor on your TV or stereo sees these flashes of invisible light and carries out your command. Everyday life is woven through with these invisible connections. The Wi-Fi signal bringing this SA to your screen, the Bluetooth connecting your headphones to your phone, the induction hob that heats your pan without a flame, and even the simple light bulb that fills your room with visible light.